Good afternoon, everyone, or good morning if you are watching this in the morning, of course. My name is Celso Batalha, and I will be teaching this intersection Astronomy 10. Start in January 5th, Monday, and it goes all the way to end of January. In fact, we have 3 weeks, and this is going to be a very intensive course, and it's going to take us probably every um, day meeting, and I will post things online. So what I would like to do now is just um, reproduce what I have posted in the syllabus, and you already receive it. And towards the end of this tape, I will give you very simple and direct instructions of what you should do in order to complete your orientation. So if you go all the way to the end, you have this you probably would know what to do in order to complete orientation. Orientation is not just to open the video, it's not just receive the syllabus, but it is to complete some very simple task. And here's the thing, this class is wait listed, and on January 5th, if you have not replied to me or done what I ask you to do in order to complete orientation, and if I haven't heard from students with respect to this particular taping lecture, I will replace your name in my roster by students in the waiting list if they are interested in receiving an ed code. So quickly, this orientation will take probably 20 minutes or less, and here it goes. Um, you might have opened already your course on Moodle and find your course in Moodle, and when you open, this is what you see, right? So the first block is welcome to Introduction to Astronomy 10-206. The first block, there is not a lot to offer to this specifically course except for the syllabus. So when you click on syllabus, it will tell you um, everything that's going on, when the class starts, when the class ends, and what is mandatory orientation. And by the way, we have a face-to-face orientation in case you want to ask more specific question directly to me, and that can be done too. And that is going to be on January 5th at 10 o'clock in room AD 143. We have daily office hours, and that is going to be at 8 o'clock, 8 p.m., Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. And these office hours, I will, if there is some simulation I would like to run, or if there are explanations that I think would be important for you to be exposed to and learn from me rather than reading a book, I, I will go over them. But usually, um, I will open the office hours and wait for your input and close if there are no inputs, but I will stay available, or I will be specifically running simulations and doing things. During these office hours, several assignments, and I will explain what assignments are. Several assignments might be explained and delivered, and they count points. So you have to open um, their office hours, and as I mentioned, they will be posted so that you can review at any time. And by the way, this is done in ccc.conf.org. Access to it is given here. There is a passcode to access it, and you go to www.ccconf.org. At that time, it will be available, and then we can talk. Okay. So this is office hours, office hours daily, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, 8 p.m. And you have to log in at ccconfer.org and type this passcode. Find me there, and there is a chat room. Book required, Understanding Our Universe, second edition. And before you ask if the first edition will do, I would say yes, it will do. If you ask, okay, can any other book be used? I would say yes, but I also say you have to spend time trying to find information in it. If somebody asks, okay, can I pass and go through this course without a book? Since now everything is available online, I would say, well, you have to invest a lot of time. And I think since you are taking this intersection course, chances are you don't have a lot of time. And my recommendation is just get the book I'm recommending, because it's going to be easier in the long run. As I mentioned before, some assignments will be based on the book, and I will explain them at cccconfort.org. So if you have the book, great. If you don't, you have to figure things out here and there, and you're gonna waste time. Okay. Let's go through the syllabus again. You have description of the course, learning outcome. Read that. Moodle. Moodle is the course management system, and to log in, go to this place, or there is a link in our college webpage. Let me show you that. So if you go to www.edc.edu, and then on the right hand side, there you go, there is a link to Moodle, right? And then you click on it, and then you type your username and your password, and it should be alright. So you have some people in the background, you can hear them, so I think they are happy, they are laughing. It's past holiday season or past Christmas. They are really happy. Okay, class participation. How can you get points in this course? So I offer a total of 100 points, right? And if you pass with an A, it's because you made more than 90 points. A B is more than 75 points. C is more than 60 points. D is 50 points, and F is below. You don't want to pass with a D because you cannot transfer that to any CSU or UC. You want to pass with a C or more, C or B or A. So passing with an A is even better. So out of these points, class participation, which means assignments. So these assignments, I will have them in populated in Moodle. See, I'm back to Moodle now. And some assignments are already there. Let me in fact, they are not. I have to. The assignments are kind of hidden. See that? Origins of the Moon. I have to open them, and the reason I haven't opened yet is because I will review some of them, and some assignments I will create as we move, because they depend on what's going on in the news, right? So some meteorite hits the floor somewhere close to San Jose, California. That would be a good one. I would comment on it, and I would provide some assignments for you to do based on that. Most of the time it's going to be multiple choice, the answers you are given. Let's go back there. Homework. So assignments, 25 points, or 25% of your course grade. So complete the assignments, do good on them, and then you can get up to 25 points in there. Homework is the remaining 25, not remaining, as far as daily work is concerned. Just a second. Just a second. All right, back to the orientation. So homework is 25% of your course grade, and there are homeworks for every day. Like January 5th, you have homework number 1, which is based on the chapter 1 of our book. And then January 6th, you have homework number 2, and so on, so on, so on. So it goes all the way to I think 13 homeworks. Oh, 12 homeworks. So the last homework is going to be January 21st, right? Basically, the next day we close the course. So they are open. I recommend you to work steadily every day you submit one. Um, they are all open now, but here's the deal. Um, they have fixed days to close. Like homework number 1 is going to be closed. Let me show you. January 7, right? So 2 days later. So usually the homeworks will be closed 2 days after they are delivered, and um, so you gotta go ahead and work and take notes, because we have exams too. So as you go through the homework, as you read a book and go through the homework, the main point here is to have the homework as a studying aid um, for the course itself. So the more you do it, the homeworks you can submit as many times as you want, and the grade is going to be the highest score of all submissions. And so the more you do, the more you learn, the better chances you have to improve on your grade. And homework accounts for 25% of your course grade. Okay, and they are multiple choice. Let me show you one of these. Like 15 questions. That's the last one. The sun is a star in the Milky Way galaxy. Is this true? Which sequence is the correct when observed or ordered by increasing size? So which one is bigger, Earth or solar system, or solar system? So Milky Way, and how you compare galaxy clusters with Milky Way. This is the main point of chapter 1. Chapter 1 gives you some overview of what kind of stuff the universe is made of, and it gives you a sense of dimensions, and how big some objects are when compared with some specific scale. Okay, this is homework number 1, and as I mentioned, there are 12 homeworks. You have to work on them, and you have them basically every day. Okay. I might upload videos sometimes, especially the CC Confer video. I will upload and put it in this blog, so you can review there, or you can review at ccconfer.org. It doesn't matter, but pretty much that's it. So we cover 50% of our course grade. How about the remaining 50%? 50%, 25% will come from exams, and there are 2 exams: midterm number 1 in January 9, and midterm number 2. Let's see when. On January 16. In fact, the midterms are on Saturdays, right? Saturdays. So Saturday, January 17 is the second homework, and Saturday, um, January 10, that's going to be the first midterm. Okay, so end of first week of class, and then you have a midterm right there. Things go fast, man. It's amazing. This is pretty much the intersection. And then, so 25% is there, and we have a final comprehensive exam that is face-to-face, and that is going to be on January 22nd. January 22nd. And this final exam is 25% of your course grade. Okay? So basically, 100 points, 25 points comes from final exams, and this final exam is face-to-face. So you have to go there, shake my hand, show me your identification, and do your exam face-to-face. Another 25 points come from midterms, and there will be 2. Another 25 points come from homework. There will be 1 every day, basically. and 25 points comes from assignments. And some assignments will start appearing before class starts, and some assignments will appear as we move on. Okay. Pretty much that's it. The more you communicate with me, better chances of passing the grade with good grades. Usually this is online course, the grades are not awesome, and the reproving rates are somewhat bigger because if the students don't get engaged, there is a tendency of disconnecting from what's going on, and my experience in teaching this course for so long is that the more students get to communicate with me, the better they feel connected to a major kind of a group of learners, me including, and and then we can kind of go through the course together, and makes life much easier, as opposed to just forget about it. And I know I have those deadlines, and I can complete them anytime I want, and then next thing you know, you forget about it, and then you mail me asking for extension, and I say no, 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 and and then and then and then it's just downhill from there. So please do a little bit at a time. This course is not the one that you can wait for the last 2 days and then just go through a multiple choice yes or no, CC no no, and then get everything done. It doesn't happen that way. You need time to settle concepts and intersection. 3 weeks to learn basically all the knowledge of the universe in 3 weeks is just too much, which means I have to make a diligent work with you and make sure you kind of get the minimum possible to enjoy the course, and learn astronomy and feel good about it. Astronomy is fantastic, and I'm pretty sure you have a good time. So anytime you want, email me, and we're very good at replying mails. And if some of the content is not well explained in a book or by me, just bug us, and then we go from there. Now, what do you need to do in order to really be enrolled and not lose your position in this course? You have to email me at celso.b as a boy, atalha at evc.edu. So you email me, and in a very small sentence, not big sentences, because I don't have time to read a lot of things, unless I'm correct in them, then I have the whole time of the world. But in this particular thing, the only thing you need to do is email me and say, hey, in order for me to pass this course, I have to do 25% of my points will come from homeworks, 25% of my points will come from assignments, 25% of my points will come from 2 midterms, and 25% my points will come from final exam, and that's all. Oh, I forgot a very important issue here. What if you forget things? What if you miss an exam? Well, I have a makeup exam that is scheduled the day before final exam. Let me see if I have already set there. I don't. Okay, I will open a makeup exam. So don't ask for makeups exam after the exams, right? Because I will not do that. So there will be a comprehensive makeup exam the day before the final exam. Certainly is going to cover everything, and then you can use that to replace your lowest score. So if you in previous midterm, so if you miss one midterm, which means you got a 0, you can do your makeup and replace that 0. But since I open to all students, even if you had done the 2 midterms, one you got, let's say, 70%, the other you got 58%, and your makeup exam you got 89%, so I will replace your 58%, was that the grade, by your 89%. Okay, so it's open to everyone. It's a way to pump it up your grade using the labor of your enthusiasm in learning process. The other thing that I forgot to mention is that also if you forget things, use extra credit. There are tons of extra credit. See that? And I will open the extra credit as we move on. Some of them are already open there. See that? So extra credits consists on a series of multiple choice questions based on a subject, and so if you have the time and if you want to just accumulate some extra points, just go ahead and do it. Now extra credits, after adding them all, if you get them all right, you might even be able to accumulate pretty much close to 15 points or 15%. So it's a lot. So go ahead and do it. Even if you don't want to do it, do it. It is always good. Okay? And that's all she wrote. I'm glad you enrolled in this course. I will try to make it as enjoyable and as easy as possible. Not only exams, of course, but in trying to funnel to the important issues, and I'm pretty sure you're gonna learn a lot. Okay, okay. Anytime, email me, and I'm out.